And I'm at the MGM Grand watching Oscar De La Hoya and another fighter, and they're announcing celebrities in the audience. They announce Tiger Woods and Charles Barkley, and the audience just cheers and applauds, and then they announce my name. And the whole MGM Grand just boos and hisses. Aww. Now, it's not like it hadn't happened before, right? You play football. You walk into an opposing team stadium. They boo and hiss you. But you have armor on, helmet, shoulder pads. You are, it almost emboldens you. In this moment, my addict mind heard, not only are you a terrible football player, Ryan, but you are a awful human being. That's what my addict brain told me. And sure enough, that evening, an acquaintance of mine was at a parties in which I was going to go to where there were Hall of Famers and Super Bowl champions, where I always felt less than and judged, offered me some Vicodin. Now, I'd been introduced to Vicodin in college, having surgeries. I've had 15 orthopedic surgeries in my life. After every surgery, I was given this medication for acute physical pain, and it worked, right? It helped me get through that initial part. I'd rehab, and I'd go back at doing whatever I did. This would be the first time that I was introduced to it for my emotional pain, not my physical pain. And opiate painkillers are exactly that. They are painkillers. They kill your pain, whatever it is. It can be physical or it can be emotional. And what I was going through was this emotional pain. People consider me the biggest bust to ever play. I don't know how that affected me for so long in a negative way, but it did. I cared so much about what other people thought of me, but I also saw myself as a failure, right? The 1% of the 1% make it to the NFL. The average length of an NFL career is 2.8 years. I played 5. But I see my career as a failure. And I think everybody else sees my career as a failure. And so I believed it. And that night, that gentleman offered me a couple Vicodin, and I took it, mixing it with the alcohol. I would walk in and out of those parties the rest of the night, and I would feel nothing. I didn't feel judged. I didn't feel less than. I didn't feel anything. I'd found the answer, right? This was self-medication, yes, but I wasn't unwilling to do the healthy, positive thing and ask for help and do it the right way. This was my answer. I just didn't want to feel any of that anymore. I didn't want to feel anything. And so I took it. And it became my life. For the next 8 years, I would be the junkie that everybody hears about, that's not on the side of the street with a needle in his arm, but simply going to doctors for scripts thinking I'm doing the wrong thing the right way. Living in a beautiful home overlooking the ocean in San Diego, but yet with the drapes drawn all day long and just hiding and getting high and disappearing from the world. It's what I heard, right? Brian, go away, disappear. We don't want you around. And that's exactly what I did.